Hi guys, this is Henderson with your Odyssey Vocabulary List 1. We're going to be going over the vocabulary words that you need to know for books 1 and 5 of the Odyssey. You need to take some Cornell notes. You need to write down the vocabulary word, the part of speech, and the definition, and any words or analogies or anything else that I say that will help you remember the definition of these words. So let's get started. All right, word number 1 is muse. Muse is a noun. Muse is a daughter of Zeus, credited with divine inspiration. So a muse is someone that inspires. And in the Odyssey, the narrator calls on the muse to give him some inspiration for telling the story. I chose this picture because this is one of the 9 Greek muses, Clio. Clio is the muse of history, and in Greek, Clio or Kleos means heroic acts, and we know that the Odyssey is an epic poem about an epic hero. Word number 2 is Hrried. Hrried is an adjective. It means tormented or harassed. So if you are bombarded by information or you are hassled by a little brother or a little sister, you are harried. And I chose this picture because it is a hound, and to harried means to hound someone. So if you are harried, you have been hounded. The next word, number 3, is Wayfinder. Wayfinder is a noun. It is a person navigating a specific area. Wayfinder, think about the word, finding a way. So you are going out to navigate in a specific part of the country. You may be a jungle wayfinder or a ocean wayfinder, finding the way. I chose this picture because Moana discovers that her people have not always been stuck on an island. They were wayfinders. They were seafaring men who went out and sailed boats to find their way. Word number 4 is desolate. It's an adjective. It means deserted, emptiness, bare, grim, stark. So a desolate island would be an island that has nothing on it. And there is desolate. Desert is also desolate. Nothing grows there. Nothing is usually built there. It's desolate. Word number 5 is ornate. Ornate is an adjective. It means elaborate, decorated, embellished. I think of ornate mirrors, or a mirror in your grandmother's house that has the fancy gold scrolling all the way around it. Ornate typically means extremely decorated. I chose this picture because I always think about church ceilings that I saw when I was on a trip to the UK, and we went into cathedral after cathedral, and the ceilings were always painted and or extremely decorated and really detailed and obviously beautiful, but very, very fancy and ornate. Word number 6 is immortal. Immortal is an adjective meaning deserving to be remembered. Immortal gods never die. They'll always be living in our minds and their stories in Greek mythology. Immortal, never dying. Obviously, I chose a vampire because they have immortal souls, meaning they live on forever. In Greek mythology, though, the immortal gods aren't necessarily living, but they are so important and so powerful that they deserve to be remembered for a lifetime. Word number 7 is mandate. Mandate is a noun. It's an official order to do something or an instruction. So it's the authority to create a something like the UN or a committee that oversees something. A mandate would be given to you by, let's say, a police officer would mandate that you follow the speed limit, or a principal would mandate the type of curriculum that schools use. I chose this picture of the Supreme Court justices. These are the most powerful judges in the world, and they have the power to mandate or order specific things happen. They may mandate a certain law be followed by lower courts, or they may mandate that a law or a court case is should not be withheld and it's against someone's civil rights. So they have a lot of power to mandate orders. Word number 8 is brimming. It's a verb, meaning bursting or full or jam-packed. If something is brimming, it's stuffed or overloaded or cram-packed. I chose this picture because when I think about the word brimming, I think about when you're about to cry and you don't want to cry, and tears fill up in your eyes, and it's right before those tears fall over and run down your face. That is brimming. Your eyes are brimming with tears. They are about to run over. Word number 9 is anguish. It's a noun. Anguish is pain or torment or suffering. If you are in misery or extreme distress, you have anguish. Despair, torture, terrible heartache is anguish. I picked this picture because it looks like he is in pain and agony. He's experiencing anguish. Number 10 is pondered. Pondered is a verb, and it's to think about or consider or reflect on. It's really deep thought, dwelling on something. If I'm thinking about something that happened over the course of the day that maybe troubled me, I might sit at home and ponder it. I chose this picture because this monkey looks like I do when I think deeply. He looks like he may be pondering what he might eat for lunch, or pondering why, he's sitting in the middle of a zoo. I don't know. But pondering means to think deeply, and this little guy looks like he's really thinking about something deep.